All right, the most rushing yards against Pittsburgh this year, that's Ray Rice, 155 total yards from scrimmage. What enabled you to have success against a typically tough Pittsburgh defense?
Man, they were tough, but I think we just wanted to will. You know, we know it's a 6-game season ahead of us, and they're a tough team, but, you know, offensive line and our will and our heart and desire, you know, that just pulled it through at the end.
You love this little guy. You were talking about this is your little buddy here, Ray Rice. What about his performance? Really, the offense pulling out against a very, really under siege all night.
You know, I tell you what, the craziest thing about everything is we feed off each other so much, you know, me and him, and we have a special bond. And every time we get ready to do something in the game, and we just touch each other and we just give each other energy. So when he's out there, I'm in his head. When I'm out there, he's in my head, man. And you know, and this guy from college, man, the respect that I've always had for him, his work ethic, it doesn't get no better. The most humblest child I've ever met in my life, man, I've ever met in my life. And to see his spirit, to come out here and play the way he did, no, just athletes don't make those plays. It takes heart, it takes will. And man, I can't praise him enough. I mean, it's just overwhelming to just be on a team with this young man.
And Ray, with all due respect, with all the great players on your defense, Paul Kruger makes the key turnover. I mean, one turnover and it really made all the difference. How did this happen?
Well, you know what? Because it's always next man up. You know, it's always next man up. You know, you can never replace a Terrell Suggs, bottom line. But anytime you get a fresh Paul Kruger in there, done his job. Anytime you do your job, sometimes when you do your job, the ball just finds you. And tonight, I just think the way we fought offensively, defensive, special teams, I just think that right there should be the starting point of what we're trying to do these next 6 games.
Ray and Ray, double trouble, baby.
Double trouble.
Double trouble, baby.
What about this rivalry? I mean, you talked about it, and everybody's going to be sore tomorrow, but really you guys have beaten them here in Pittsburgh. What is it about this rivalry with the Steelers?
I just think it's personal. It's so personal, you know. Andrea, I tell you what, I sat around and watched games today, and I just watched how flat games was. And then I was like, wow, so why do everybody get hyped for us? But the Pittsburgh Steelers, you know, their franchise is built a certain way. They've always been built that way. You know, but the Baltimore Ravens is built a certain way too. You know, we like to hit people too, just the same way they like to hit people. And the bottom line, that's why the rivalry is so fierce. You have so many great players over there, so many great players on this side. It just doesn't get any better for, you know, just football, bottom line.
All right, guys, thank you so much.
Andrew,
really appreciate your time.